people don't know, but you have sheikhs that are royal sheikhs, like their counterparts in the Gulf, for example, and you have sheikhs that are like barons, like counts, dukes, people elevated to nobility by other princes, in this case loyal to the Ottomans.
This is a tribal title, and rulership, it's a rulership title for a tribe. There are two different ways, either emolument given by an authority, or, as I said at the beginning, a tribal acceptance of that individual to carry the rulership, representing the sole authority of that particular tribe. In the religious term, a sheikh is also someone who is the elder member of the family, someone that has earned his respect. But both the Abbasid and before them the Umayyad empires, and of course the Ottomans had a variation of it with the Pasha system that they brought in. The term sheikh was used as an entitlement, as a title given to a particular individual in a family, recognizing that individual's certain privileges that the other members of the family did not have. As I say, the Ottomans changed this a little bit by bringing the term Pasha into but it's equivalent, more or less equivalent. Sheikh and Pasha are pretty much equivalent. A Mr. in the Ottoman area was an Effendi only. A Pasha was someone that was revered. He had certain privileges, just like a Sheikh had certain privileges. Now, in the sheikdoms of the Arab world, that is the governments of the Arab world that are based on a particular tribal family, sheikhdom or sheikh has taken on the title of a ruler in certain instances. For example, in Kuwait, the ruler is known as Sheikh al-Sabah. He is the only one that actually carries that title in the country. That doesn't mean that there are not other sheikhs in Kuwait. There are lots of sheikhs in Kuwait, but there is only one sheikh, so to speak, one ruler. Those that had emoluments given to them from the Ottoman Empire kept the title of sheikh. That's why today, for example, in Lebanon, you have the Al-Khazin family as one example that still uses the title of sheikh. You have the Harb family that still uses the title sheikh.
One very important thing is that even if we didn't descend from the Ghassanid kings, we'll still be a sovereign ruling house, since we ruled in two autonomous regions of today's Lebanon for almost 500 years.
In the Arab world, the successful ruling families, both Muslim and Christian, have been those that have actually managed to keep the family tight. The power was controlled by very few individuals. Whereas in Europe, for centuries, you had internecine fights between different branches of families until such time when one family emerged victorious and imposed rule. After which, all of the succession followed a particular primogeniture system. In the Arab world, this has not occurred until very recently. That's why you had lateral succession processes where not just sons, but cousins, uncles, nephews, a number of other outside parties could participate in rulership. Until very recently, in places like Bahrain, Qatar, even in Saudi Arabia now, you have finally a primogeniture system that has been imposed. But elsewhere, you still have this very difficult process of lateral succession that is going to create problems in Kuwait, perhaps in Oman, perhaps in the UAE, which has 7 different families, and they have not just one problem, but they have 7 problems, since there are 7 ruling families in the UAE.